Hi guys, it's Roxanne, your favorite queen, B. I'm back. It's been about 2 days since I posted a video. Have you missed me? I've missed y'all very much. I have started back my fingernail chipped. Anyways, easily distracted. I've started back my final semester out here at the college, so that's great. Is the stress on now? Am I really feeling it? Yes, I am. But we'll get that into that in a minute. I'm still waiting on my last couple packages from Wish. I haven't had nothing the last couple days, so that's kind of not unusual with them. It can take sometimes up to like a month and a half or something, so it's fine. But I did receive something on my first day back to the college. My dear, sweet, amazing friend Matt, who y'all should go follow his page as well. It's Paranormal Cat on YouTube. So that little plug-in. But he brought me something. He said it was my early graduation present slash birthday present, which my birthday is the 25th of this month. Which, on a side note, his is the 31st of this month. So we're both Aquariuses. That's probably why we get along so well together. So, anyways, he had given me this package, and I opened it up, and I got to get a little bit closer. I absolutely fell in love with it. So I wanted to share it with y'all. So it's a necklace and an earring, a necklace and a set of earrings, matching earrings. And I believe this makes like the third set he's bought me, which he spoils me. I love him so much. So he gave me this, and please excuse, it's like 5:45 at night. I only have my one light, which is my desk light here. It's dark out already, and so the lighting isn't the best. So I'm gonna try my very best. It's a necklace. It's a heart necklace. It's very shiny and pretty. I'm gonna try my best to get it to focus. It's focused, but the color isn't really coming through because it just sparkles and shines, and it almost has a purple hue to it, but it kind of changes colors with lights, with the light and everything. So pretty. He got me that, and then he got me the matching earrings as well. These little studs, same design, very pretty. So I think I've worn them the last 2 days straight because I just fell in love. When he gave them to me Monday, I had my little I call them like little Christmas bow studs in, and I took them out right away and I had to put them in. I just absolutely fell in love. So, shout out to Matt. Thank you again so much for that. And so, I'm about to get ready here. Just got done with dinner, cleaned up the kitchen, did all the normal day stuff, night stuff, whatever. And so, about to get ready to do some of my homework, math homework for that matter. And, if y'all believe in prayer, I need it for this math. This math is going to be the death of me. No, it's not. So, I think I went over my schedule with y'all previously before in my other video as far as what I had, what it was going to be. And so I've actually went to all my classes now. I will go tomorrow to all three of my classes tomorrow. Kind of end up the week with tomorrow being Friday. But okay, so first thing in the morning at 9, I have my humanities class. I met her for the first time on the first day. Well, I know who the teacher was, but I met in the class for the first time on Wednesday. We kind of always, the first couple of days, you go over the syllabus. You kind of, just get everything acquainted and everything. And so basically, that class is teaching us all about not just Eastern North Carolina, but North Carolina in general and everything that it has to offer. Its culture, its religion, different things that are unique about North Carolina. And so we have a magazine that they work on, my teacher and then also one other faculty member out at the college, and they put it on. And it used to be a physical copy that they would print out, but now it's solely online. And I do not want to get the name of that magazine wrong. It's something on the Pamlico. Oh Lord, she's gonna kill me. I've actually been in the magazine. I should know the name of it. It's Life on the Pamlico. Maybe that's what it is. Life on the Pamlico. And so anyway, she said basically for this semester, for this particular class, she acts more as an editor. Like we were in a newspaper, working in a newspaper, we would be like the journalist. We kind of get to pick and choose what topics we want to choose, what we want to explore and go into, and then she will be our editor as far as revising it and kind of telling us how what improvements we need and different things. So we'll get into more of that later on. She'll probably talk some more on it tomorrow. So that one sounds very, very fun and exciting. I like that. And then my other class, which is from 12 to 1 on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, is my health and wellness class. That was a weird look I just gave. I'm sorry. So that class, it sounds very interesting as well. I know, like, in Chapter 2, when we get to it in a couple weeks, he said there's going to be specifically an IQ test that's going to be given to us. And then that's always fun to see where people rank, not necessarily saying that, we're going to have some dumb people and we're going to have some extremely, because everything's taken with a grain of salt, but it's still kind of fun just to kind of see. And we'll be doing all kinds of other assessments. Kind of see where we stand both mentally, physically, which they shouldn't even have to give me the test for physically because I know I'm not there. So I don't really know, like, once again, first time meeting them on Wednesday. I didn't have them today, so I will know more tomorrow about that. So far, really nice. He said he really, at the end of the day, his main purpose for that class is to prepare us to live a long and healthy life by knowing what we're doing to ourselves, both with what we eat, how much activity we have, how much stress we put on ourselves. And so he's going to do his best to give us the tools to where we can live not only a long life, hopefully, Lord willing, without any diseases that would come to hinder us, but ways to prolong our life as much as possible and be the most fruitful with it. So, like, not just living, but living life to the fullest, I guess is how he had worded it, something to that effect. So that was kind of nice. And then my math class, which is, I'm taking calculus, and one of the main reasons I'm taking that particular class is because math is such, I don't want to say a pain in the rear end, but it's hard for me to grasp certain things, especially when it doesn't pertain to money or something that I can use on a daily basis. When you add algebra into it and you start adding A's and P's and Q's and square roots, and it just, my brain does not like to work that portion of it. And so I had that Monday through Friday from 1 to 2, 1 to 1:50, and then I have about a 5-minute break, and then I go back in and see the same exact teacher from 2 to 2:50, and that is called the the co-requisite that goes with that class. So basically, it's almost like a tutor session. So in the main class from 1 to 1:50, I think there's about 13 of us all together in that class. So that's, for a community college, that's pretty basic, And then when that one is over and we come back from our little 5-minute break, whatever, or for me to go into the bathroom and cry, which I've done the last 2 days, we'll get into that one as well, just from being so aggravated. And it's not coming to me as easy as I want it to. So when we come back to that, there's only 3 of us in that class, which honestly I prefer, because with me struggling already on the second day, or feel like I'm struggling, or it's not catching on to me as quick as I want it to, 3 people is so much better than a full class, or even a partially full class, because it's more one-on-one, very much like a tutor session, but you have the actual teacher there with you instead of a student that has already been through it, which I might even end up having to acquire a tutor as well. And if I do, I do, because I'm only going through this once. This is my last semester, and I do not plan to have to do this again. And so anyways, the main reason everyone wanted me to take this 171, when I say everyone, I mean like my advisor and my counselors and everyone else out there that works out there that has been with me every step of my way along this journey of my education, obtaining my degree, is for one thing, the 171 is transferable. So after I graduate with my associate's degree here, my plan, and plan is very loosely, because anything can change, but what I see for myself, what I want to see happening, is one of 2 things. One, or the most important one, is when I graduate, I want to be able to have a job out there at Beaufort. somewhere out there. I want to be put out there as a job. And so while I'm working that, I want to be able to be working on my bachelor's, either with ECU, which would be in social work, which is what I'm getting my degree on now, or if I choose to do Wesleyan, which will be online as well. Either one of them would be. I would never go to campus. I would go strictly online. And so Beaufort does partner with not only ECU, but also with Wesleyan. We are a satellite site for Wesleyan, so they would come. You would meet one time a week. I believe it's like Monday nights from like, I don't know, 7 to 10, 5 to 9. It's I think it's a 4-hour thing once a week with an actual instructor, and everything else would be online. So it'd be a hybrid class, I guess is how you would word that. And so if I choose to go to Wesleyan, they do not offer a social work program, but they do offer psychology. So either one of them, I think I would be very happy with. And so while I'm working, I would be working on getting my bachelor's, which would be my next step in my education. And so if I can get this math knocked out of the park, I don't need to take another math anywhere else in my future, which sounds amazing if I can just get over this hurdle. So 1 to 150, we have the class, and maybe it's just me, and maybe it's just like the first week jitters, but I feel like they're moving at such a fast pace, and because it's very hard for me to grasp to it, I'm like still trying to solve one, and they're already on 3, and everything's done out loud, so everyone's kind of, like the teacher's talking and she has it on the whiteboard or the whatever kind of board that is where it displays, and so I'm getting it, and then I'll get stuck, and so I'm trying to do it on my paper without looking up to where they've already solved it, because I mean that's fine, but I need to be able to do it myself when it comes time to take a test. Yeah, we get to use our calculators and all that kind of stuff, check our work, kind of help us do it along the way, and so I can literally feel myself getting aggravated at myself. And so first day yesterday, after the first part of my math class, when we were done, I went to use the restroom, and I just kind of went into the stall, and I just closed the door, and I just sat there for a minute, and I was like, I hate math. This is what I'm thinking to myself in my head. And so then I went back, and we had our little